Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fernanda, and today I'm gonna be telling y'all a very juicy story time of how I found out I got cheated on and then became friends with the girl. So let's get started. A little background information: me and this guy dated 7th grade and like ends of 8th grade. So basically, like, fast forward last week of 8th grade, he told me he was moving schools, and I was obviously really sad. I wasn't with him, but we were planning to get back together since I was getting a phone that summer. And he was saying how he was gonna wait for me and he would wait until I was allowed to date or allowed to have a phone so I could text him. So fast forward to my birthday. Okay, fast forward to my birthday, I get a phone, and first thing I do obviously is text my best friend, and she says happy birthday and everything, and then she's like, by the way, I don't know how to tell you this, but he has a girlfriend. Okay, we're gonna call this man Claw Clip. So Claw Clip had a girlfriend, and I'm like, what do you mean? Because he was going on a cruise. So basically, this man got a girlfriend on a cruise when he said he was gonna wait for me. And we were kind of like in a talking stage. I personally count that as cheating. I mean, let me keep explaining and y'all will understand where the cheating comes from. Okay, so this man had a history of cheating on me multiple times in the past, and me being dumb, I would forgive him. So my best friend, she texts me and she's like, look, she sends me a screenshot of his TikTok account and his profile picture. It was like a Hello Kitty, like the guy Hello Kitty version. And I'm like, this man does not like Hello Kitty. I swipe to the next screenshot. It is a girl. We are not gonna say her name for privacy reasons, but we're gonna call her Coke, right? So Coke's profile picture was the other part of the couple matching profile pic, and I'm like, this man has a whole girlfriend. So I make a TikTok account, and an Instagram account, and I don't know why, but his thing was like, his profile was like one of the first ones to pop up. Obviously, I click on it and I start looking through his videos. He still has videos with me. Make that make sense. This man still has videos about me and with me. And I'm like, I'm confused. And I look at his recent videos and he has like a couple's TikTok, and it's like one of the swipe, and I don't remember what it said, but the second one you swiped and it was like him, and then the girl was like on a table, like on the cruise, on the table, and they were like hugging, and you couldn't really see like their faces. So I was like, maybe it's just like a love TikTok, and maybe that's not actually him. Maybe he got it off of Pinterest. My delusional ass self, oh my gosh, I was delusional. So then I'm like, okay, this is weird, and I get a notification on Instagram, and it's him requesting to follow my Instagram. I don't accept it. I am mad and I am confused and I am scared because I just got my phone. I didn't want to get it taken away because I followed him back, because I wasn't sure how strict my parents were going to be with my phone or anything. So I didn't follow him back and I didn't accept his request. My best friend and I are talking, and she texts me and she's like, he does not stop asking me to tell you to accept his request. But she was telling me to not do it because he was just like, he was trying to make me look stupid. He was trying to make me look dumb, right? And fast forward like 3 days, I end up accepting it because I wanted an explanation. Like, I wanted to know what was happening, you know? Like, why would this man have a girlfriend and still be trying to talk to me, you know? Isn't that a little weird? So then, I accept it, but I don't follow him back. So his messages go to my, what is it called?
2,000 years later.
They go to my request. So his messages go to my request, and I just got Instagram. I didn't know how it worked, but yeah, my best friend was like, he said that he keeps texting you, just leave him undelivered, and I'm like, I didn't get no message. So I ended up opening my request, and he was replying to my stories, calling me pretty, calling me beautiful, saying I was fine, heart emojis. I don't know how many screenshots of these I have because this did happen, like summer of 8th grade going into 9th grade, and now I'm a sophomore, so I did delete a lot of things. But I'm sure at least I have one of his replies. I will insert, right? So I'm like super confused because this man had a girlfriend. I end up confronting him about it, and he tells me, no, I don't have a girlfriend. And he tells me that he was talking to a girl at the cruise, and he ended up breaking up with her. And I'm like, you know, like, my dumb ass self forgave this man again. If y'all hear that, it's literally the chair, okay? It's the chair. But yeah, this man tells me, no, I don't know what you're talking about. We didn't have matching profile pics. And my dumb self forgives him again. So me and him are talking, you know, like friends. We're texting, knowing, like, giving little updates and stuff. And I think he doesn't have a girlfriend. And things start getting a little more serious, you know. We start talking. He starts telling me, like, you know, like, I miss you and things like that. And I'm just like, I'm unsure. Like, I have like a little gut feeling, you know. So I post a TikTok, and after I post this TikTok about basically like missing my ex, I will see if I can even find what it said. But if I can find what it said, I will put it right here. It was something like, when you wonder, like, what if it happened with him, or like some shit like that. And after I post it, this girl starts following me, and it is the same girl who he had matching profile pics. Like, it's her name, but it's on Instagram, and they do not have matching profile pictures or anything. So I'm like, you know, I follow back. I'm interested. Okay, so let's call her Coke. I think I already said that. Yeah, we're gonna call her Coke. So Coke, she, you know, she starts replying to my stories, calling me pretty. You know, she's like super nice. She's like a sweetheart. She's an angel. Like, she was my Lacey. If y'all know, if y'all get the Olivia Rodrigo reference, y'all get it. But I genuinely, like, she was so nice. She was like an angel. She was gorgeous. Like, literally, I could, like, she was amazing. Okay. She was super nice and everything. So then I get a reply on my TikTok on my comment section, and it is Coke's name, but it's not the account that he had matching profile pictures with. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. And I look at the comment, and it's some girl talking in like the most ghetto way to talk, like the most ghetto sentence I've ever heard. I could not even understand what that said. Okay, the only thing she was talking about, some like, get off my man. She said some, I don't know what she was saying, but it was very threatening, right? So I'm like, there is no way that this girl and this girl are the same person, but they had the same name. So I end up texting Coke on Instagram, and I sent her a screenshot of it, and I'm like, hey girly, I don't know if this is you, but if there is, like, is there anything we need to talk about? Like, I'm so sorry, I didn't know y'all were dating, you know, like he told me y'all weren't dating anymore. And she goes, what? Like, girl, that's not me. And then she tells me that they are dating. And I'm like, there's no way. So I text him and I ask him once again if they're dating. He says no. And he says that he wants to date me. I sent her a screenshot and she's like, there's no way he's doing this to me again, you know. And then I'm like, you know what, girl? Can you call? Me and her end up calling. We talk about the situation and we end up finding out that this other girl, we are going to call her Coin. Coin and Coke had the exact same name. This man was not only trying to date me, his ex-girlfriend, he was trying to date two girls with the same name. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Like, yeah. So while me and Coke are on call, Coin starts following both of us on Instagram. She texts us immediately and she starts threatening us to pull up to our houses. Okay, Coke, she had nothing to worry about because she does not even live in the same city as us at all, or state. And me and this Coin girl lived in the same city. So I was scared that this man was gonna tell her where I lived because like he knew where I lived and she could easily like pull up to my house. And you know, I asked him and I'm like, bro, what the heck? Like, who is this girl? And he goes, oh, that's my homegirl. You're telling me that your homegirl is texting me to back off her man and to block you? Or she's gonna be like, your homegirl would not say that. Like, I'm pretty sure she's a lot more than your homegirl. And, you know, he still does not know that me and Coke became friends. So me and Coke are over here laughing, you know, sharing traumas, and we end up having a great idea to make a TikTok together. So we end up taking a screenshot of the call and we post it on TikTok, and we put something, I don't remember exactly, but it was something about when he fumbled both of us, so now we both become besties. Everyone, when I say everyone, everyone was flaming him in our comment section. Like, all of our friends and everything, they were all flaming him in our comment section. This man was pissed. He was pissed. But I mean, like, why are you over here messing with the girl on her birthday? Why are you messing with your ex while you have a girlfriend and you have another girlfriend with the same name? Like, boy, what the fuck? Like, to like find out and then we don't do nothing about it. Like, I did nothing about it for 2 years. Come on, man. Like, yeah. So yeah, this girl was threatening us and everything. So I end up, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I told my sister. She just told me to block her, and that's exactly what I did. I blocked this girl, and my best friend at the time, she was really like, she will fight anyone, and I literally told her about it. She was like, you know what, I'm gonna text this girl. She did, and I ended up blocking Coin, and I was about to say her name, oh my god. And Coke also blocked Coin. So again, I asked this man, are you and Coin a thing? And he's like, no, that's my homegirl. I don't know why she's acting like that. Boy, I'm getting over here threats because you are cheating on 3 different girls. Like, come on. And that we knew of, okay? Mind you, that we knew of. So yeah, me and Coke were talking for some time, you know. I was already over this man. I was like, hell no, I'm not dealing with this BS. Like, you know, he left the school. That is a sign for me to leave. And yeah, And fast forward, I blocked this man, and I'm still friends with Coke. And Coke, this poor girl, forgave him more and more time, and I guess she found out that she got cheated again, and she gave up on him. But yeah, and then he like blocked her because his friends didn't like her, and then I blocked him because she wanted me to text him about it, and I did. And he was like, oh, tell her I'll unblock her later tonight, like just that my friends don't like her. I will try to insert a screenshot here, or a screenshot of things that I have collected from this. But yeah, and you know, she's like, hell no. I tell her, like, girl, don't, if a man chooses his friends' opinions over you, leave. That is not for you. But yeah, yeah, so I blocked this man because literally this continued to another story time for later, but he did something, and then I ended up getting a boyfriend. So I ended up blocking this man, and this man has stayed blocked for 3 years now. And this man has tried stalking me with his other accounts. He has been outside my house, outside my neighborhood. Mind you, I live in a gated neighborhood. This man has literally been around my neighborhood with his friends, and yeah, I can have so many other story times. But yeah, guys, that was it for today's video. Yes, me and the girl stayed friends. We don't really talk anymore, but you know, we're there for each other. We became really good friends. So moral of the story, don't trust a gaslighter. If you have instinct that man is lying to you, he is lying to you. And yeah, if you find proof, be smart about it. Leave, dip. A man will not do that to you. They truly care about you. And especially because I was young, and I should have definitely been focusing on other things, not just that dumb relationship that literally led to nothing. But yeah, guys, don't trust a man who cheats on you. Leave a man who cheats on you. But yeah, that was the story time for today. I'm thinking about doing a confessions video, so I will be leaving a link down below so y'all can submit y'all's confessions, or if not, y'all can leave it in the comments. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, comment, and turn on the post notifications so y'all can see when I upload a new video. Let me know if y'all will want more story times on him, because I got plenty. He's going with my best friends. Like, I have plenty of stories for y'all. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. See y'all next time. Bye bye.